It is August 19th, the night before the Orkney expedition, and we're going to check in on the family. Dad, how are you feeling about the Orkney expedition?
I don't want to go anymore.
On this episode of Patrick's Travels, we head to the archipelago of Orkney to take a look at the UNESCO World Heritage Site called the Heart of Neolithic Orkney, and other fascinating adventures of over 5,000 years of human history.
We're relying on you to be our guide and our team leader, and I will follow instructions as you give them to me. How's that?
Okay, that sounds good. Johnny, how are you feeling about going to Orkney?
I'm really excited. Oh right, hello.
3 in the morning, and everyone's up, I hope. And we're probably trying to leave as soon as possible. It's got a backpack, laptop, and a GoPro stuff. And also got my bag set. Check on doggies. Goodbye, Mum. Car's packed. Oh. So, John, where are we?
Oh, just north of Dunrobin. 6:30.
7:38. God, we're going to be there very early. Well, we could stop and find a bite to eat, maybe up there. I'm sure in Gills Bay there'll be a cafe.
Should be. I can do some research when we're in the car. Do you want to go in the front, Patrick, or shall I?
No, you go.
So after 5 hours we arrived in John O'Groats, and we had enough time to have a look around the deserted car park and to take a quick picture by the sun.
I covered my shirts.
Next up, we needed to get the ferry from Gills Bay to St Margaret's Hope on mainland, well, on the southern island of Orkney.
Morning. Yeah. Yep. Oh, sorry. We go.
Perfect. That's perfect. If I just get you to go into lane 1.
Yep.
Once the boat comes in, we'll get you checked in. Okay.
Lovely. Thanks very much. We got some coffee going in there.
Once you park up, you can come in with just a coffee machine and things.
That's okay.
Eventually we made it onto the ferry and we went on deck to watch the ferry set sail. And say goodbye to mainland. We tucked into some bacon butties and coffee, and then we proceeded to have a stimulating intellectual conversation.
Have you watched Bold and Bankrupt? John? John, do you know Bold and Bankrupt? So we're coming off the ferry.
Bloody brilliant. Hooray!
Great
Very
show.
good. Very good, made it.
So we're on South Runnelsea, the southern island, looking at Olad Summit. We've got a lovely view, so that's Hoy. And Scapa Flow is in the middle there. The ferry is departing. Across quite soon the Churchill barriers a little bit.
Dad,
Yes.
there's the blocking.
I'll do a piece to camera. So let's head into the Italian chapel. Built by Italian POWs in World War II. And they were building the Churchill barriers. Stop German U-boats entering Scapa Flow after the Royal Oak was sunk by a German U-boat who snuck through this gap.
Sunk one of our battleships. So the Churchill barriers, built by Balfour Beatty. And now Balfour Beatty build rubbish homes.
Bin boy, take my rubbish. Bin boy.
God, did they gang up on you?
Dad, of course they did.
Do you want a bit of coke, Jonathan?
Yes, please.
John, we need the Truth and Reconciliation Committee, after which...
Will there be persecutions and prosecutions?
Yeah, maybe.
No, forgiveness.
What do they call it?
What? Forgiveness? What's that?
And it's the gloop. Oh. Now, who wants to volunteer to jump into the gloop?
Absolutely not.
John.
Yeah, sure thing.
You're the first to go. 3, 2, 1, jump in.
That's actually really quite cool.
What?
The B-roll.
B-roll.
What about the C-roll?
Nah, no C-roll. A mini stone circle. So we're going to leave it there, because obviously humans love making stone circles.
They're exploring their habitat now as they try to find something of interest. Patrick asked me to take a vlog, so here goes. I was more of a historian at uni, so history's fascinating here. For an archipelago at the edge of the world, there's a surprising amount going on. From Neolithic history to the coming of the Vikings to the collapse of, well, German imperial naval dominance. Orkney kind of has it all, which makes it quite surprising when you consider just how far from civilization it is and just how tired we are to get here after setting off at 3 in the morning. But after all of that, you emerge into this wonderful wind-swept landscape, which feels, even though so bleak, very much alive.
So that's the bra over there, say. Okay. Just here is probably the chain walk. It's a little bit dodge. Not incredibly dodge, just a little bit dodge. Ah, shit. I just like how on this island, it's like every little area of history is covered.
We're going.
Yeah. Also, Orkney tweed, amazing.
They're looking at the tourists like that.
Right. Airfix, love it.
Tweed.
John, you love a bit of
I
Orkney tweed.
bloody love tweed. To be fair, that actually looks quite nice. I'm going to pop it in. Feel free to
Yeah, no, go. Tomorrow is looking a much nicer day than today. Actually looking really nice. Chilly, but sunny spells all day. I think we're very lucky.
So John, what town is that?
So that's Kirkle, capital of Orkney. Lovely little town, sort of a little bit further down the hill and alongside the coast in a beautiful bay.
Yeah? I can see it from here.
Mind you, we've had...
Oh. There's so much graffiti.
We've got to crawl.
Yeah, no, John, you come down.
Doesn't come down. There's a bit of crawling to do, I think.
Should have brought like a. Thinking if I can get these dirty, I've got another pair of jeans.
Difficult to know. You're going to get very dirty. Oh wow. Okay. You coming out, Jonathan? Yeah. Patrick, have a go in there. What's on the other side then?
Yeah, it's another one.
Are they all, is it just
Yeah.
or...
Ow. I don't know about that.
It's always entertaining to get a lecture in technology from one's brother. Worse, when I actually know how a selfie stick operates, although don't tell him. We've just emerged from a cairn, a burial ground, a name of which I've immediately forgotten. The only thing that is quite striking about it is the scenery. It won't come through on the camera, but it's really rather delightful. The cave itself, as you'll no doubt see from one of Patrick's many videos, was surprisingly large, with 3 caverns off each side. The information tablets tell us that this is where people would commune with their dead. And it feels very strange to think about death in Orkney because the place feels so very alive. I don't know whether that's simply because we've come in the middle of summer and the sun is shining, but it feels strange to imagine that 5,000 years ago our ancestors' ancestors were thinking about their own lives, their own deaths, creating rituals that today would be completely alien to us. But here we are. And in a way that's why we travel. We expose ourselves to different cultures. But what I found quite interesting about this trip is that perhaps the culture most alien of all is our own past one. And that I find almost as beautiful as the scenery I'm walking in. I can't really see clear.
Let's have a look.
Right, who's going in?
Everyone.
Who's going first?
Patrick's got the head torch. We'll have to go for it.
I mean, they really did sort of mess about with this, didn't they?
Yes, so there's a concrete roof.
Should have brought my knee pads with me.
So they put their ancestors in the crouched position.
There's not a lot of room for a lot of dead bodies in there.
Is that original or not?
What's up there, Jonathan?
Another side chamber. Patrick's got a better torch. Patrick,
Do you think that graffiti's original or not? Is this your retirement home? Is it?
I'd be so lucky. I can't afford to rent on the flat.
Got the hearth, bed, cairn. John, what are these stones called?
Called the Stones of Skegness.
Stennes.
It's close enough.
We'll get there eventually.
If you came without that,
You wouldn't know. I've got a bit of. They're called the graffiti that people have put in, like, and also the farmer who. The sheer I like that one, like 1880. That's quite good.
when you get up close to them, you suddenly start to really.
Yeah, but you think about it, Dad. People have put graffiti in. It's worn down. That's only 100 years old.
Imagine.
It'd be a lot bigger.
Yeah.
It's definitely one.
Impressive, really. Monstrously high, aren't they?
But also, I imagine that the stones would have had carvings on them and stuff like that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I'm sure they would have had something like that. I mean, it would have been.
So this is the Ring of Brodgar, located on Orkney, on the Ness of Orkney, so a little bit of land between the two lochs. And we're doing the bit of a tour of the site. Gonna have a little walk in the Ring of Brodgar. John's ahead of me, and then we've got the Ness of Brodgar and the Standing Stones of Stennes, Maze Howe in that direction. And in that direction we've got Scarborough. So this would have been a path. The stones came from different quarries all around Orkney Islands. And in the constant process of changing, one of the stones over there got hit by lightning and it exploded. And we've got some Viking Norse graffiti, so we'll try to find that. John, do you like it?
I do rather.
And a lot of the standing stones have 45-degree angle, which was deliberately chosen. And it looks more impressive from this side, looking over. I think I might just walk in the middle. I don't know if you're allowed to walk in the middle. Quite like to walk in the middle, so just keeps the path. No one's walking in the middle, so maybe there's a taboo against it. Then you've got the road, single track road. Loch Henry. It's a pity that there is some graffiti. I don't think this is Norse. It's definitely Norse. Right. What's the time? 3. So I think we're probably going to nip on to Orkney. Just don't understand how some guys finish so flipping early. It's like, hey, I didn't finish way later. So, John, how old is Skara Brae?
Really old.
Very old.
Mate, real old, mate.
And Dad, how many houses are there?
Oh, I don't know the answer to that.
You've got it in your pack.
10.
Oh, nice.
10 houses. Is that a boat?
Coracle.
But where would the smoke go? Do you think they'd have a hole?
Yeah, and if you
Want to hide from your wife and just rolling it in the thing.
put top my zone, put a skin over the top, the rain won't come in.
Lobster.
And I thought the thing about the drainage was fascinating because it makes sense.
What do they say about the drainage?
On the other place, the first
Yeah.
place we went to, that there's a hole.
Oh, I think it's there. That's the hole for the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have a drain running underneath. God, 5,000 years later, going to figure that out.
Just unimaginable how human beings could survive with just stone, like,
Absolutely.
without any iron or...
Absolutely extraordinary. And it would have been quite cosy in here.
But also would have... This was how they lived for thousands of years. Wouldn't have known any different.
But what I find interesting, I never thought about, is that this is not a bed as we know it. So they would have possibly slept sitting up in a group.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can see that.
Would you like to go back to the Stone Age for a bit, John? No. So we're going to go have a look at the Brock, the Iron Age village, with one of these proto-castles. There are over 500 of these Brocks located in Scotland. This one is not so well intact. There's a better one at Musa Brock in Shetland, which is most intact. And there's one on Rousay, the island over here. It's a bit better. But the Gurness has a bit of a village attached. So it'll be interesting to see how they lived, how they organised it.
You said you go.
No, that's Skara Brae nonsense.
Skara Brae nonsense.
Yeah. So iron.
So they can dig their ditches easier.
Iron never but Dad, iron never comes in its raw form.
No.
So you have to smelt it, separate
Yes.
the ore from the iron, then you get your little bits of iron.
A hell of a lot of work.
Yeah, and I don't know where they'd get the
Where
iron.
they
They
get
must
the
have
iron
had,
Imported from.
yeah, either imported, I don't know.
Well, trade was obviously.
Like where we lived at Bedford Purlius, remember, and in the wood you had all the iron
Absolutely, yeah.
things.
There must have been places all over the country like that.
But I would say compared to Skara Brae, it's just a lot kind of bigger.
But it's also.
And I think having that Brock, the building size has come on immensely, hasn't it? It's
Well, this is 3,000 years later.
yeah, yeah.
Bloody hell. I mean, when you think.
But John, the interesting thing about the Brocks are that they're very unique to this part of the world. They're not found anywhere else. So they're just found on Caithness, in Caithness, and Orkney and Shetland.
Yes, but the idea of building up is not a uniquely Scottish thing.
Yeah.
You know, in Italy, when was this?
This is like 400 BC to about 100 AD.
Yeah, so about the same time as Rome, people would build upwards.
So the Romans would have come and built the Antonine Wall when these were being used.
Yes.
When were these built?
400 BC to about 100 AD. This one dates from 2nd to 3rd century AD, so this is actually a lot later.
Yeah. This is
later.
after Romans have arrived.
Yeah.
Romans
But they didn't got up this far.
No, I think they got...
They got to the Antonine Wall.
Well, no, they went further, didn't they? We had the Battle of Mons Graupius. Do you think these walls are defensive, aren't they, though?
Very much so.
These are definitely defensive walls.
Definitely.
So we've got defensive walls and then a solid rock.
Substantially defensive.
Maybe these are like before, you know, Motte and Bailey castles, or the medieval equivalent.
But Motte and Bailey came from Norway. Sorry.
The Normans.
Normandy.
When the Normans came, there were no castles. Like in the kind of the Dark Ages, there really weren't any castles.
No.
So they brought that whole technology with them of building big castles. So these were the proto ones. And it would take nearly a millennia to get larger buildings, larger, you know.
But bloody heavy. We're going to maybe have two people.
Maybe. So compared to Scarborough, this one goes in a circle with the one underneath. You put the grain in the middle. Whereas Scarborough, you've just got the one way you're going, like this.
We're in the middle of night. It came out, it was quite a...
Oh, Dad, look.
Oh my goodness.
Can you take everything on me and on the privy?
I have no idea how to do it.
No, just
Is
point
it
at
ready?
me. Yeah.
All right. Patrick was taken a little bit short.
On the
Luckily,
Bronze
we
Age
managed
privy.
to find a special place for him to go.
Do you know what? I think these might be better than ours because you kind of lift it up
Yeah.
off the ground,
Yes.
whereas our ones you kind of, yeah, I think might be improved.
Excellent.
Would you like to go? How about you go? You go on the privy. Dad.
So I don't think anybody's watching. I'm going to have a quick visit to the loo. It's not very comfortable. But, actually, once you're here, this is like being in your own armchair.
John, would you like to have a go on the toilet?
I think this is really rather fun. I'm not sure where everything's going down the bottom, because it doesn't seem to escape anywhere. Maybe I just can look down and see the results.
Maybe you catch it in your shoes.
I think you'd use a bucket, a bronze bucket. Maybe an iron or something.
Yeah.
I suspect
I think that's a
prehistoric man may have had a smaller buttocks than I.
the earthenware pot placed in it to capture waste.
Thanks, Patrick. That's all I ever wanted. It's easier than the other one we went through.
It's much easier on hands than these.
But you can still, there's still time to reach it out, Dad.
I do it now before I get loaded up, shouldn't I?
Yes. Well, no, if you're going to do a selfie, at least turn the camera down.
There we go. Your dad's gone. John, it's just me in the air. What do you want to say to the camera, John? It's quite good having it like... Ooh.
Oh, stop hitting Dad's phone.
Oh, look, now we can see Dad in the back now. It's in the boot. John, would you like a GoPro like this, John?
No.
Why not?
I don't, my life isn't interesting enough to warrant one, Patrick.
No, but
If I was riding motorbikes, perhaps.